The Lanteria system within the performance module provides HR managers and employees a useful way to create and update and manage personal and company objectives within the system. On the employee level, an employee has the ability to create their own goals in the My Goals section. They can also update existing goals to keep track of the progress of those particular objectives, to monitor the percent complete, and what the current status of that goal is. We can assign qualitative and quantitative goals to provide an accurate measurement of the items that we wish to keep track of to measure the progress of an individual's performance throughout the year. In the goal itself, we choose the start date and the due date. The start date of a goal is particularly important when we're launching performance review rounds, because only the goals whose start date fall within the review period will be pulled into the performance review form. Here we can choose the status and the current rating, as well as the weight and the percent complete of a particular goal. Here we have some free-form boxes to measure results activities, KPIs, a description of the goal, and the final evaluation. Now, employee goals are not simply creatable and editable by themselves, but in fact a manager can also do it for members of their team. In the manager dashboard, under My Team Performance, you can open up My Team's goals. And in the My Team goals, I have a complete overview of all of the goals that are assigned to a particular or to the employees on my team. I can see the statistics of how many have been completed and failed and how many are overdue, and so on. I can view the individual goals of the employees, and I can assign new goals or update existing goals for those employees by acting here. Goals in the Lanteria system are designed in such a way that they can be updated and created both within and without a performance review form, or within the framework of a performance review. This provides you the necessary flexibility that might be required for your company. However, there is a mode in the system that can be turned on, which prevents goals from being edited or created outside of a performance review, to provide the HR more control over monitoring and managing the goals of the employees. Likewise, within the performance review, if your performance review form has incorporated the performance objectives section or the performance objectives plan section, then you will see the current and future goals that are applied to a particular employee within the form. So opening up our form, we can scroll down to the required section, and we can find in it all of the relevant goals that have been pulled in for this particular employee. Note that we're only going to see goals here that have a start date that fall within the date of the review period. So in this case, our review period is from January 1st to December 31st, 2017. So what we're going to see here are all of the goals that have a start date that falls within that frame of January through December. Since this one started in August, we see it's appeared here. Updating and editing the goals is similar to creating the goals actually as well. We simply click on the name of the goal and we can update the information that's in there to save a finalized score. Marking this as complete, marking the status as complete will cause it to disappear from the My Goals section in the system, unless of course we choose to show all, but that goal will now no longer be active. And so as we can see, the completed goal is listed here, but is no longer marked as active. And so it's important for the manager or the HR to assign future goals for the next coming year. And thus you can keep track of individual progress for managing those goals. In addition to the individual level of creating and updating goals, the HR can monitor the progress of goals overall using the goals dashboard in the system. We can see statistics based on the number of completed, failed, and in-process goals versus employee goals achievement, and their ratings that correspond to them, how many have been aligned to company goals or organizational unit goals as well. And that concludes how to track goals within the system. So to quickly recap, we recognize that we can keep track of employee goals as the HR, the manager, or the employee. As a manager, I can create and update the goals of my team through the My Team Performance Goals section, or by accessing them directly on my employee's employee card from the Performance tab to open their goals page. Here and here. Modify existing goals, or active goals, or all goals, and create new ones as necessary. Likewise, as an employee, I can go into my employee role and I can create and update my own personal goals as well. Or if we've included the relevant sections into our performance review, we can control the updating and the managing of those goals from within the performance review framework. The system also has a setting in which we can lock updating of goals except within performance reviews to provide another degree of control to the HR and the management teams for managing their employees' objectives. Thanks for watching.